Hi, I'm Cooper Anderson, and today we're going to go over the iPhone version of the app Figure by Propellerheads. Now, this is one of my favorite apps for making quick musical ideas. It works on the iPhone, it works on the iPad. It's 3 tracks, a lot of randomness. It's just super simple. So, anyway, let's get started. So we'll just pull up the app, and then we'll go to Song, and then click New. Yeah, we'll save the changes. Okay, so it gives you a random name, and it gives you all random settings. So if you go to your global settings here, you can see we have a tempo of 126, a B flat major, arpeggiator's on, the shuffle's off. I tend to like 4-bar loops, so let's start with that. So the way I usually start a beat is I'll lay down a 4 on the floor kick pattern. Now I've found Figure is great for like EDM style songs because the drums are relatively easy to program in here for EDM, but like programming drums in general in this app is very difficult. Anyway, so when we click record, it's going to give us a visual count off. So I'm going to try and sync up the kick loop with that. So let me put on my headphones here, and we'll hit record, and we'll get our kick loop. Alright, so we got our kick loop. That sounds kind of not great though, so let's see if we can find a different sound here. That's a pretty hard hitting loop. Alright, so let's try a bass line. Let's see what we got. It's kind of cool. Let's try a different sound. That's a cool sound, but I don't like the tonality of it. I think it would be better if we had a minor sound. So let's go back to global. Let's just change that to minor. All right, so let's lay this down. So we're going to need a few more scale steps. I like this sound, but there aren't enough notes that it's given us. So if we increase the scale steps here, then we can have the full spectrum of notes. So let's lay down this part. Well, actually, let's practice it first. Alright, that'll be kind of cool. It actually might even be cooler if we make it an 8-bar loop and then do the first one kind of on that lower, less bright sound, and then open it up on the second half. So let's try that. We'll go to global and change it to 8 bars, and then we'll hit record. There we go, that's kind of cool. So the next thing we can do is adjust the tweaks. Well, actually, before that, we can lay down a snare and some more percussion. So we'll just do a 2 and 4 snare. These aren't the best sounds, but that's okay. Let's lay this down. That was late. I gotta clear that. So we just hit record and then erase. And then we'll just clear the one snare. I'm not even going to worry about the snare right now. It's so difficult to do the 2 and the 4 because the way Figure works is it quantizes everything to the downbeat, and the snare on 2 and 4 is not on the downbeat, so you have to kind of like guess it, and I don't like guessing stuff when, you know, we have a computer to quantize it for us. So let's go back to the tweaks. So first we can tweak the kick and just get the sound exactly the way we want it. That's pretty solid right there. So now the cool thing about Figure is if you're tweaking a sound, you can actually record your tweaks, so you can like kind of play with the sound over the time of the loop. So let's see what that sounds like. I actually really like the bass the way it is, so so we'll just leave it for now. So here in the mix section is the other items that we can tweak. We have basically the 3 tracks, and we can adjust the levels, and we can also do mutes for to make little breakdowns and arrangement stuff. So let's just play with that for a little bit so we can see what it does. So you can do little breakdowns and whatnot, and we'll do that in a subsequent lesson when we bring this song into a different app. So the other thing is the pump setting, which actually uses sidechain compression off the kick to pump the bass in the lead. So that sounds like this when you crank it. And you can actually kind of feel the kick when you take it out. So that's it. That's how you make a track in Figure for iPhone. One of the most simple ways to lay down quick ideas, and it uses a lot of randomness, so you will never be short on ideas. I'm Cooper Anderson. This is Figure for iPhone, and we'll see you again for future lessons.